Hello, live music fans. I'm Gord Parrott, editor of AlbertaEvents.com. The whole idea here is to get out the word on what's happening in the local live music community in and around Lethbridge. Each week, I want to feature a musician or a stage manager, some member of the local community, find out just exactly what's going on. So I hope you'll stick around and join us in future episodes. This week, we're going to feature with Bruce Room, a local musician. He's currently involved in several jams around this town, and especially one down at Trianon Wine Bar every Thursday night. It's where we spent some time with him last week. So follow us, come on down, follow us down to the Trianon Wine Bar and on First Avenue South. Bruce, thanks for doing this. Appreciate you spending some time with us.
Thank you, Gord. Thank you.
So we're here to find out about jams, what it takes to run a jam, the equipment and stuff. Tell me, first off, how'd you get started doing jams?
I've just accumulated all of the gear, backline and stuff over the years, and amplifiers and mixing boards. And once you get all the stuff together, and you just hook it all up and away you go.
Okay, so I noticed you got a lot of gear here, like you say, all the backline. Do you need to have all that stuff to run a decent jam, or do you just prefer it that way?
Well, to do a decent jam, yeah, you should have everything: guitars, bass amps, really? Keyboard. You know, we don't have one yet, but that would be a good addition.
Right. Right. I noticed you even got a set of drums up there. Some guys are pretty sensitive about who plays what on their. Is this all yours or your friends' stuff, or is this all yours and you don't mind other guys getting up and playing it?
Well, I have my own drum kit, but this one is Raz Bruce's drum kit. He drums with me at several of these jams. It's just a small kit for this place, and it's more than adequate. So, other than that, yeah, most of this stuff belongs to me. Yeah.
Right, and you supply the bass, and you've got a bass up there too, I think, right?
I do own a couple of guitars and a bass as well, and yeah, if you have your own gear to bring to the jam, that's good too. But if you just walk in off the street, I've got enough here for you, to cover almost any situation. So.
Right, that's you're all set up, all ready to go.
Ready to go.
So that's an advantage to any club to have a guy running a jam that has all this equipment.
I would say so, yeah, and a little bit of experience too. For years, I was a roadie for a production company in town.
Right.
I've done some of the bigger shows at the NMAX and stuff, so I've learned a little bit about sound along the way. And
yeah, that's got to help for sure. And as far as venue goes, what does a venue, supposing there's other venues who might be considering a jam, what's their part in this? What do they need, a stage? Do they need to have a lighting system?
Well, a stage is nice. It's a nice addition, but it's not necessary. Here we're just set up on the floor. If they do a little bit of the advertising and promotion, and sometimes they do complimentary drinks for the musicians that get up, the jammers that come in and play. Well, that's always a nice touch. It encourages people to come in and just to be supportive and welcoming of the players that do come down. That's their part.
Right on. And then now this is at the Trianon Wine Bar. You're Thursday nights every week. You've been doing this for a few weeks.
And almost a few months now, actually. Started back towards the end of mid-November, so it's coming on.
Oh yeah, that's quite a time. And you also run one down south at Jimmy's Pub.
I do Jimmy's Pub on Fridays from 9 till 1.
And one more.
We're trying to bring back that Saturday afternoon matinee jam that used to be popular in Lethbridge here. So, yeah, we do a Saturday matinee from 4 in the afternoon till 8.
That's
at Bo Diddley's on
right.
the north side, yeah.
North side, right. Yeah, I was there. It was pretty popular. It seemed there was a bunch of good guys up there.
There's a lot of musicians, a lot of talent in town, and it's getting more and more supportive every time we come out, so it's just great, yeah.
It's amazing how many jams there are. You're running 3 out of the 6 regular weekly jams. This week we got 7 with the Howling Wolf open stage, but Lethbridge is a jam city.
They love it. There's a lot of musicians, a lot of talent, and there's enough people to support them all and enough talent to go around, so off we go.
And it's not just country or just rock or...
We cover just about every venue, every genre, from folk and instrumental, classical guitar, right up to rock and roll and metal. Whatever you like to play, there's a place for you. So, yeah.
We could smell the smoke as soon as we awoke, drifting on the wind east from town. I put the coffee on, thermos took along, and the casca and the white horse burned down. The city volunteers pump water from the river to try and hose the old boats down. But the flames, they rose so high, the old wood was so dry, the casca and the white horse burned down. Fire, he cried, fire on the river, muddy waters rolling deep and brown. The old man cried out along the river when the casca and the white horse burned down.
If you have a live music event, you can enter it online at AlbertaEvents.com. And you can share it with all your friends, and maybe we'll have a chance to feature it on our future episodes. So that's it for this week. Please remember to support our sponsor, without whom this production would not be possible. Thanks very much. We'll see you next time.